good, y'all? This is Courtney, and we gonna talk about them damn boys. Alright, I gotta say, the weekend before my birthday, I had received a glorious present, and that present came from Amazon Prime. It gave me the boys, bitch, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was freaking fracking beautiful. Let me just say this. All the characters and all the actors that played the characters, y'all did a marvelous job. Eric Kripke and they had homeboy from Supernatural. You did it, bruh. You did it. Seth Rogen and his partner, the one that gave us Preacher. You did it. You did it. Now, see, okay, when Garth Ennis gave us Preacher, and, he gave us The Boys, I think it was people saying, especially with Preacher, they were saying, this is the most unadaptable piece of literature, piece of publication. There's no way you could adapt this for TV and movies or whatever, because we all know Preacher is off the chain. The graphic novels, off the chain. Now, that was back in the day. Nowadays, the networks, especially the regular networks like CBS, NBC, whoop-de-whoop, I really couldn't see none that be on them anyway. But, the cable channels, AMC. Now, when AMC said they were going to give us Preacher, I was like, well, we do got Walking Dead, I guess, but don't tame it. And listen, to be honest, they let them run wild with it. So, when The Boys, now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't even know they were gonna make a Boys TV series, So, when it came out, boom, here come The Boys, it was already the first teaser trailer, and I was like, when the hell this happened? When this happened? And I was like, and when I heard it was gonna be on Amazon Prime, I was like, thank the Lord, because it be any other, either Amazon Prime, Netflix, or HBO Cinema, Showtime, whatever. I was like, those about the only channels I can see them doing that, just let them go wild or whatever, because we all know, whoever read The Boys, now this is for people who read The Boys. I'm working on finishing The Boys series myself. We can all agree that it is off the fucking chain. The vulgar, outlandish, gory, all kind of mess and everything. I mean, Garth Ennis basically said, fuck all the concepts about when they're dealing with goddamn motherfucking superheroes. That's just basically what it was, and he just I'm just finna put this on his head, And so, I was wondering, his kind of disdain for the superhero culture, if you will, or the superhero dynamics, or, basically, these beings that got more abilities than us, and how the common folk look onto them like gods and everything, but come to find out they just human with little extra quirks. But to be honest, they goddamn worse than us, in a sense, due to the fact that they know they could get away with it. You get what I'm saying? So I was wondering, with him and Preacher, was that his middle finger to organized religion or some shit? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was wondering, what goes up in your noggin? What you be thinking about, Garth Ennis? But you're one of my favorite comic book writers, so listen, anything you put your pen to, I'ma gravitate towards. So it is what it is. Now, There are certain subject matter in the graphic novels. I was wondering how they was going to deal with it, you know. And, you know, they dealt with it. And to be honest, the first episode and like the first issue of the book, a good portion of it kind of, not really say like a good portion, the part that counts kind of go play by play. Now, they do deviate from the source. You know, in certain characters, they added a character, if I'm right, 'cause I do not remember a translucent in the graphic novels. Now, it's been some years, and I'm just not starting back reading it. So, yeah. Okay. Carl Urban, you're Billy Butcher. You also Judge Dredd to me, but you know, I don't know if we're gonna ever get a second Dredd, but you know, I digress. You are everything. Listen, you could tell when like actors or whatever, when they just have fun, they got this character, they just could go like, I could just go hog wild, have fun with it. I'm thinking that was Carl Urban, cause it look like when I'm watching them and everything, I say, you getting a kick out of this, you enjoying this. And also with the dude that played Homelander, which shocked the hell out of me. I did not know that was Homeboy from Banshee. I was wondering why I was looking at him like, you seem familiar. I did not know that was Homeboy from Banshee. I was like, that blonde hair kind of suits you. I thought you was a natural blonde or whatever, but I did not know that was him. So, them two, I could see them having some, like, I think they had some mad ass fun. So, yeah. Alright. The Boys. The Boys, a government group, whatever, that was basically tasked with keeping the Supes in line, but they dispersed, you know, shit went down. Now we're going into the Vault Corporation, who basically, to me, they seem like almost like how the NFL or the NBA do with their celebrity players. You know, these superheroes, they have endorsement deals, movies, all kinds of shit. They are, just might well say, they celebrities. And the Vault Enterprise is almost like that media machine that's behind them, but they also do more diabolical shit. Vault Enterprises, I'm gonna keep saying Vault Enterprises, Vault Corporation, all this stuff. Just know I'm gonna keep saying that. They want in the military. That's their main goal. We want to get in. And you know, they doing all kind of shit, underhanded shit, blackmail, murder, all kind of greasing pockets and everything to get in where they want to fit in. You see, they want to put superheroes in the armed forces. Now, here's the thing with that. Now, America got supes in their armed forces. What these other countries gonna think about this shit? They're gonna start doing the same shit. So it's gonna be nuclear war happening all over the world without nukes, because the nukes are human form. You get what I'm saying? So there's that. Now, start the series with Huey. Huey is our main character. Huey is our protagonist, if you will. Now, in the comics, Huey was portrayed by Simon Pegg. I'm just going to say that, you know, the artist gave us Simon Pegg. And I'm glad that we still got Simon Pegg. But Simon Pegg is Huey's dad. And also, the dude that played Huey, I didn't know that was Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan's son till they said it. And I looked at a picture of him. I was like, you look just like your mama in the face. But you can act your ass out, so you got them acting chops proper. So that's cool. That's cool. Huey loses his girlfriend, his fiance. She got ran over, destroyed by A-Train. And I was wondering how they were going to do that. Now, in the comic books, it happened at a fairground. On the show, it was right on the sidewalk. And, listen, that whole scene was a hot mess. I was like, when I was watching, I was like, yo, it's just like the comic, except for a different setting. Oh my God. That's exactly how I was looking. That slow-mo, and you see them drops hit inside his face, and the camera pans, and you basically see suspended and all kind of wonky animation is what's left for Robin. All her bloody googly boot and her jawbone just in the wind. And you see A-Train, who is acting like a crackhead. He really acting like he clicking. And he told me, I gotta go. He covered all of Robert's blood. And he has a red knapsack, red bag or whatever on him. And he gone, chunk. And Huey looks down, and he basically got what's left of his fiance in his hands, both of her. I was like, yo. And then I was sitting here thinking, I was like, if it did all of that, I'm surprised it didn't snatch Huey's arms off. You get what I'm saying? I was like, I wonder why he didn't snatch his arms off. But, you know, that would defeat the purpose of this whole series. So, I get it. Let me stop trying to put logic in this. And just let's go on, keep on. Alright, so that happens. Vault attorney show up, come try to give him some hush money. Talking about here's 45 grand. Nigga, y'all worth more than that. Listen, my woman was worth more than 45 grand. You know, all that's what me saying. I said, give me 6 figures, nigga. You know, but so he like, let me think about it. And you know, A-Train, he is on the TV, and you know, copping, you know, I give my condolences, woo woo woo, but she was in the street. No, bitch, nigga, she was not in the damn street. She was still on the sidewalk, wasn't she? Any damn way, hell, can't you control when you run, nigga? The Flash can. Let me stop. I'm just saying, Flash be doing them quick turns and shit, you know. But see, here's the thing. But still, no, not really. You running track just at high fucking speed, and your brother was training you. He was training you to run, keep your body up or whatever. See, that's what I was thinking. Like, we all know that all the superheroes that's on the vault, them mugs are just, you might well say, paid actor superheroes. They getting paid to do cosplay and pull stunts like they actually heroes. They're not trained. They're not trained in shit. You get me? So Vault just make these backstories for them. Now, mind you, ain't there one of these, especially the 7. We know the 7 is basically the Justice League. You know, and you know, they backstories don't parallel to what the Justice League is, because you gotta remember, all these superheroes are being created by taking Compound V. You get me? So, you know, I'm like, hell, Homelander, you weren't trying to lift up tractors like Clark Kent or whatever. You know, you ain't never had no good homemade chocolate chip cookies and all that stuff. You ain't never sit and hear your daddy talk about, you know, when he was growing up, when his dad was in Vietnam doing the war, whatever, you know, all that stuff. You did not have a wholesome ass upbringing like you trying to portray to these folks. You raised in lab under heavy security, because your little badass, they couldn't control your damn badass. Nah. But I wonder, like, was he like the only one? Like, he was like the only one in the lab. I'm quite sure he wasn't. And all that stuff like that. Now, you gotta remember, Vault was basically doping motherfuckers to make these babies and all that stuff. and doping these kids, and we, as we learn further along in the series, further along in the season, Homelander decided to be proactive and do the same shit, but dropping it off in like terrorist countries, if you will, you want to say that, just to basically start the train rolling, start the ball rolling, and to basically letting Vought get up in that goddamn military. You see what I'm saying? Cause let's just say if some terrorists overseas or whatever, they show up, they got their own version of Homelander. What the hell the Americans gonna do? We got little pistols, and y'all got goddamn street sweepers. You know what I'm saying? So America needs cannons to deal with them street sweepers. You get me? So that's what Homelander was doing, you know, behind the scenes. Now, Homelander started feeling himself, and like his handler, listen, that whole relationship between him and Madeline, that woman, that was so weird. It was weird. It was kind of like, why does this feel incestual or something? Did it feel like that to y'all? I like this kind of incestual. What the hell is going on? They had a weird ass sexual tension relationship shit. I like, this just don't seem kosher. This don't seem, no. And you know, let's see, Homelander, he was fed a lie. And we're going to, especially dealing with Billy Butcher's wife, which we're going to get to later on. Okay, Queen Maeve. Queen Maeve is basically the after picture of Starlight. You know, Starlight came in. You know, she loved the Lord, and all things she wants to do is save people. And you can't knock her for that. She got these powers, and she want to use it for good. You know what I'm saying? And so, when she gets picked, she think it's a dream come true, because she got her own rose-colored glasses interpretation of what the seven is. You know, motherfuckers worship them down there like gods. You know, without them, we'll be in hell. You know, they here to take care of us, to protect us, woo-de-woo-woo, and they all full of fuck shit. You know, so she gets her first taste of shit pie. Of seeing that veil get swept from her from the deep. Now, the scene with the whole coercing, getting his head stuck, unless you gonna get the fuck out of this group. Now, in the comic book, that was Homelander. The first one. The first time. That was Homelander. They flipped it, made it the deep. Listen. The deep. You. Aquaman ought to feel insulted. That's all I'm saying. Aquaman should feel insulted. I'm like this. What do you do? Really? Now listen, Aquaman, he could swim, he could talk to the sea life. That nigga rise on top of goddamn dolphins like he fucking surfing. But he's strong and shit. He supposed to be neck to neck to Superman. Supposed to be. No, supposed to be. I ain't read Justice League in so many years, but I'm just saying it's supposed to be. But if I was Aquaman, I would feel I would feel insulted. What do you do, really? Instead of being a little rapey ass mug. But he got his comeuppance. And now listen, when he got kicked off the team and got moved, shamed and all that stuff, and that little team, when he brought that girl up in there and the tables turned on his ass, I was like, this is very uncomfortable to watch. Extremely uncomfortable to watch. And then, like, you see, like, the whole breakdown. You basically snapping and you gonna do the shade the head part. And you basically, it seems like, I want to see what your redemption song gonna be for next season. Let's see if you're gonna come out of here better than what you went in. I would like to see that. Now, Black Noir, we ain't really know. We ain't really. He gonna be next season. We gonna see about next season. See what's gonna happen with him. He just there. A-Train, that's that nigga crackhead. Homelander had him going around dropping off the V compound. This is his story. His story really reminds me a whole lot with the NFL and they players and the NBA and they players, athletes, celebrity athletes, if you will, professional athletes. He's supposed to be the fastest man alive, you know. He got all these endorsement deals. He's the ladies' man or whatever. But he's in love with Popclaw. But he can't go public with Popclaw because that'll change the marketing narrative that they have of him. So the thing with him is this: he can't get injured. You ever see, like, when you see about the professional athletes and all that stuff, and they get injured, especially when they like the star athlete or upcoming star, you gotta remember, whereas one of you, there's 50 more behind you waiting, praying, pleading to the universe and to whoever God they may serve that you fuck up and that I get that chance. And that's basically with him. That's what I feel with him. Cause you know, we see had a competition with this other speedster, you know, and he had to get on to combat being, you know, he was nervous. He like, what if I fuck up and everything? He already know the deal with Vault. The Vault is like, you is just as important as for as long as we could use you for. And that was his thing. That his story reminded me of that. Like these athletes and all that stuff like that. And bruh, I hope to see you next season, but your heart said, fuck you, I'm out. I'm tired of all this stuff. You giving me this glow-in-the-dark stuff that is messing me up. I'm already catching hell trying to keep your fast ass in line. You know, that's basically what... I'm serious. That's exactly what his heart said, deuces, bitch. Now, Queen Maeve, we all know that's Wonder Woman. Now, with her, like I said before, she's like the after Starlight's before. She wanted the same thing as Starlight. She wanted to help save people. She wanted to change the world. She wanted, you know, make the world a better place. She had all the idealistic ass motherfucking dreams, hopes, aspirations, y'all. And baby girl, she got her mini dosage of shit pie dealing with the Seven, especially going through the same shit that Starlight went through. And you know, she became jaded. Drink was her friend, alcohol was her buddy. She, you know, I think she bisexual. Yeah, she bisexual. She couldn't be with her woman. And then, so, like, when she went after the whole airplane thing, now, that airplane thing, it broke my heart. It broke my heart due to the fact of her. Now, Homelander, you a bitch. You don't know nothing. Now, here's the thing with that, right? Now, in the comic books, Superman a plane is falling through the sky. Superman done went and scooped that bug up like that. Nothing. Superman done went and got folks out of or he go get Flash and sit and they together get multiple people out of hiring situations. This mother on the plane, she like, well, can you just fly these passengers off this plane? He like, I can't do that. What, you want me to come up here 123 times? I like, see, that goes to show you ain't shit. Because Superman would have been did it. You know? You just doing this for stunts and shows, y'all. It's crazy. And so, like, when they fought to tear us off the plane, go up in the cockpit, Homelander all willy-nilly with his heat vision, mess up the cockpit, and then Queen Maeve, she gets the controllers, and she like, do you know how to fly a plane? I said, wait a minute, girl, you don't? And you're supposed to be like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman know how to fly planes. She got the invisible jet and everything, looking like she popping squats through the clouds and shit. You know? So that mess went down, and you know, them people knew it was over. And you could just see the turmoil in her. You could basically see she still had a soul. She still had a heart. That she wanted to take the kids. Homelander said, no, we can't leave no survivors because they're going to tell what happened. And you could just basically see her heart. Well, a little bit of her heart went to dust, y'all. It was sad. It was real sad. And like, we know that Homelander and her had some kind of chemistry, history, right? They used to go together. And so Homelander told her, I think that's when they was when Starlight, she came out in her new hot girl summer outfit and shit, right? And Homelander and Mob, they were outside, they were out audience, and they were playing it up for the cameras. You know, he was touching her face and all that stuff. And he told her, he said, if I knew you had another, I'd kill him. Now, like, I said, oh, you want no fuck boys, huh? Now, like, so is this why you broke up with your girlfriend? Listen, I don't blame you, because Homelander is psychotic. So this is why I'm wondering, is that why she had to let go of her woman? I'm just saying. And Queen Maeve, she supposed to portray this the feminist hero and all. And Vought, they ain't shit. Cause it looked like they were gonna try to pull a stunt to out her. Cause the ex-girlfriend showed up while she was doing some press run or whatever. And it just, Vought ain't shit. But here's my thing. Is that like with all big time corporations dealing with media? There's no white or black or anything. It ain't nothing but shades of gray. They don't deal in right or wrong. They deal in debits and credits. What's gonna give me money? What's gonna give me, what's gonna keep this ball rolling? What's gonna keep that money flowing? So let's see. Starlight. I love Starlight. Starlight is so sweet. I'm glad she did not go through half of the shit in that comic book, because that was ridiculous. I'm just glad, but you could see like how she going through her stages, being the bright-eyed, like, ooh, pretty, I can't wait, I'll be able to save people and everything. And that whole reality check she got to that, girl, you gonna save who we tell you to save. And if it don't benefit us, it will not be done. And you can just see her going through the stages, and you can see her breaking, and you can see her following the narrative that they want her to go through. But then you see she get that shake up, and then you see her shake that shit off. She owns her puss, and she said, fuck all y'all, I'm finna do me, bitch. And I liked the relationship between her and Hughie. I was kind of scared, cause like, man, when she found out, then it happened, that Hughie, I want y'all to work y'all shit out next season, Alright. Billy Butcher got this one thing that he hates the Supes. We all know that, and this affected his wife. Now his wife died You know, she died, the baby, the soup baby that she got from rape. Well, he thought, you know, Homelander and stuff, you know, that baby tore out her womb and everything. Now, here's my thing with the series. Homelander saying that he think it was consensual. It was consensual in my eyes. Homelander, I don't trust you for shit. So what you might say consensual, I'm saying rape. So, you know, they showed a video of her going in the office to meet. Then she coming out, she looking ragged, she looking, you know, scared. She ain't looking put together, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so he raped you in there? Anybody that watch it, let me know down below. Cause I'm like, did he rape her? Is they still keeping that narrative for the show? I don't know. Anybody, let me know that down below. Cause I was like, Homelander, I don't trust you for shit. What you say consensual, we gonna say forced. You know? So, yeah. And Billy Butcher, he goes through all kind of shit. You know, his main goal is to destroy the Seven. And we all know Homelander. Now, Mother's Milk, like the reasoning, the common sense in the group, whatever. I could say, you know, he's like the conscience of the group or whatnot. And, you know, his main thing, it was funny with him trying to talk to his old lady and everything. You know, he talking about, baby, we'll do this, we're gonna do that and everything when I get home, woo, woo, woo. And his main thing is, he just got his life back together. He got his woman, he got his kid. You know, he wants the best for them. But, you know, all in all, he don't trust them suits either. Frenchie, I love Frenchie. I liked Frenchie in the comic book too, but I like the way they did in the show. They fleshed them out a whole lot. Now in the comic book, him and the female of the species, my bitch, I love her. They were best. They already, when the story started, when the comic book started, they were already best friends. You know what I'm saying? That was his Ace Boone Coon. You know, now they did the backstory for her differently in the show. You know, she a soup. She's a badass Pharaoh-like Wolverine. You get me? I was waiting for claws to pop out her arms or some shit. I like, girl, you remind me of X-23. Her. When that been Wolverine daughter, but come to find out she was like some clone of his or some shit. I don't know, you know, Marvel do they do all kind of things with their storylines, these characters. They all kind of fuck shit. But you know, yeah. And you see, like, he sees a kindred spirit with her. You know, and whatever friendship or relationship that's gonna evolve between them, that right there is like the most innocent, most beautiful thing on the show to me. I don't know where they're going with it. I just want it to take its time, and whatever direction they go, whether it be like a relationship or a very deep kindred friendship, let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Female species, she's bad. I love her story. They had her in a cage or whatever. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But let me tell you what, I chuckled. I had a good laugh. So when they went and found where A-Train is getting all this Compound V from, they went into Chinatown and went to this spot. Remember, Frenchie was the one that found homegirl, female. When some kind of way when she got out, and you know, the other dudes that were there, they were shooting. That shit didn't work. Homeboy, when he looked and saw she was free, I like, goddamn. Dude, for real, you wasn't gonna even try it, huh? You like, nope. This bitch ain't finna eviscerate my ass. I'll take my own self out. I was like, good Lord. But that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Now with the translucent dude, if I remember right, he wasn't in the comic book. Or am I wrong? I don't think he was. You know, the name, his name had to have been a joke. Kind of like translucent. That does not go with what you do. You know, because so I had a chuckle with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see what else. What else? Well, I'm going to get to the end. Now the end. Billy Butcher found out what was Homelander's weakness. And Homelander's weakness, supposedly, was Madeline. So he done got mad with the house, hooked her up for all kinds of C4 wrapped around her motherfucking torso, y'all. She get there. Hold up, y'all. Yeah. She get there, you know, he get there and everything. He talking. He said he was just waiting on Homelander to come with the baby. Here's my thing. Who baby is that little newborn? Is that hers or is that Homelander's? Is that baby a soup? I don't think that baby is soup because that baby ain't showed nothing. Because when they had went to the hospital while the soup baby, you know, the one baby, it had the heat vision eyes or whatever. But when Homelander finally put two and two together to figure out what was going on, he basically saw what was happening with Madeline. Because, you know, when Madeline lied about Becca, that's Billy Butcher's wife. And all that shit. And when he killed Matt, I was like, wow. That's fucked up. And so when everything exploded, my thing was this. When I saw Billy Butcher, it was daylight. He laying on the grave. I said, where the baby? So the baby dead, huh? So y'all just killed that innocent ass baby. I was like, okay. When the okie doke dropped, and here come that little boy that looked just like him, and talking about, look, I'm your father. And then the wife came out, and the look on her face, shock, terror, and when her eyes fell to Butcher, motherfucking heartache, bitch. I was like, I know y'all goddamn lying. That was a clusterfuck for real. I like, well, damn, Butcher, what you gonna do, man? What is you gonna do? You gotta think he had this hell-bent vendetta against him because he thought something happened to his wife. He didn't know his wife chunked the deuces and motherfucker moved on to another life. You know? But I'm quite sure it was due to protection. You know? Because, hell, she got, you know, she pregnant. She got pregnant with Homelander's kid. You know? Now, here's the thing for season 2. Will the boys start taking Compound V? So they could be on a, even playing field with the suits. Is we gonna know season 2 what really went down? Was it rape or was it a consensual affair? What else? It's on tip of my tongue. Okay. Being that boy looked like he was raised in a loving home and all of that stuff. And we all know that Homelander was in a lab. Treated like a science experiment and all that stuff. And we see how that turned him out. Will the son I'm gonna have to kill your ass to the dad, to his biological father. You get me? So like if the son grow up, he'll probably be more in tune, kind of along the lines with Superman than Homelander is. You get me? And how is Butcher gonna feel being that his wife is alive, but you might well say she Homelander's baby mama, and so in Homelander's eyes, that's his That's his piece. That's his. How Butcher gonna feel? Will Butcher be gutter enough to kill that kid? These are all questions I would like to know. And that is it for me. This is a long video. I'm sorry. But I ain't been doing videos for a minute. So here's a nice long one. Like, share, subscribe, leave your comments down below and let me know what y'all think. Y'all ready for season 2? I'm ready for season 2 right now. Listen, even before it aired, they got green lighted for season 2. So I'm like, yes, come on. I'm here for it. Gimme. But that's it, y'all. Bye.